It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game one is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Miami Heat. Looking at Miami, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. Game one of this series coming up. A lot of playoff experience here at this table. Shaq, what do you think is the most important thing to establish in the first game of a series?
Well, not literally, because I don't want anybody to get suspended, but you got to come out swinging, Ernie. You got to capture the momentum right now, and you got to come out the gate strong, feisty as always. But again, you got to come out swinging.
Ernie, it is
That's the sound I want to hear.
Yeah, but if you, that means you're not holding back. Because this is not the time to hold back, Ernie. If you put a team on their heels early, you can really shape the series. I'm telling you, that is big. So you want to just impose your style and your will right away.
Nice sound effects.
Yeah.
20,000 fans in the chorus at the American Airlines Arena. For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. With Greg Anthony and Clark Hill. This is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. Taking a look at Miami, the tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take game 1 of the series.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game 1 in your building. I'm with you there. I think you got to give them the early nod as favorites.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Going out the wings, it's Shumpert, LeBron, and it's Irving in at the point.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Irving against Dragic, and it comes off the front of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Thompson. Picked by Mozgov, and here's James outside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Irving against Dragic. Pass to LeBron. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Griffin. Thompson, a screen on Dragic. Shumpert passes to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Dragic. The feed to Galloway. From 11 feet away. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got his first pass.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Dragic against Irving. Dishes it to LeBron. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Dragic kicks to Griffin. The tray. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Griffin. Dragic has got 5.
Not the biggest fan. that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Down low, Galloway, the pass to Griffin, and that one's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan, to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's LeBron. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Passes it to Shumpert. Back to James. Irving for three. And it's Miami with the rebound. There's Galloway. Outside Griffin. Shoots. Mozgov grabs the board.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Thompson, a screen on Favors. James against Favors. James kicks to Shumpert. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
That bucket in no time at all. 8 points for Goran Dragic.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's LeBron. Stolen by Winslow. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Griffin, and it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Blake Griffin is second.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Haslam comes in for Tristan Thompson. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Williams, here we go. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. In the corner, it's Harris. Shoots it. Again, the Heat good for two.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Williams. Haslam dishes to James. Three-pointer. Love grabs the board.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Here's Love, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Lin with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The three. Varejão grabs the board. Here's Dellavedova. Defended by Lin. Haslam. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Up in time. And no good trying to get that one. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Heat lead by 11. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much out of each other every single night, and you know the team is going to go as hard as we go, as well as the other pieces that we have on the team, but we have to control it from a standpoint that we have to play off each other.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations that they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Kevin Love out there with Griffin. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Winslow, and it's Galloway in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Wade. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Varejão.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this. And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Dragic. Let's go. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Dragic. That's now 8 points for Blake Griffin.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
It's deflected. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Dragic from outside. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Irving against Dragic. Jumper off the screen. Irving misses.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now, here's Dragic. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. A nice shot by Winslow.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Dragic against Irving. Picked by Mozgov. It's stolen by Dragic. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Zoran Dragic, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. The Heat have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Irving drives in, and the rejection by Favors. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity, and he gets it to go. Dragic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Miami. LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Williams comes in for Shumpert. Wade can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to James. It's stolen by Dragic. From deep three-point range, Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his third rebound on the night. Wade passes to LeBron. There's the screen. Cracks in the tray. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Dragic gets the bucket.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's James. He has 5. Irving up top. He's guarded by Dragic. Mozgov sets a screen for Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Favors. In transition, here comes Miami. Dragic has got the ball. Got a piece of it.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Here's LeBron. It's tipped.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Dragic gets the bucket.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Heat shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Dragic from outside. Another miss by Dragic. The Cavaliers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Dragic kicks to Dragic. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. Really left alone that time. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Dragic kicks to Favors. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Here's Dellavedova. Oh, he hits it! How about that shot?
Big time! Big time!
Incredible!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Miami ahead, up 19. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Blake Griffin, and obviously a high-scoring half for you guys in this one, Blake. What was the key to breaking it open?
It starts on defense. You know, our defense did a good job of getting stops, getting rebounds, getting out the open floor, and got some easy buckets, and then, you know, shots start to fall.
Blake, thank you. Kevin, a complete culture change with this organization.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and the energy in the building obvious. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Miami, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters, and you got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
Just absolute domination in this one for Dragic. He has 17 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
On the court for Cleveland, filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Thompson down low with Mozgov, and it's Irving at the 1. The Cavaliers trail by 19. James dishes to Irving. Thompson outside. Thompson is double. Here's Irving. Dragic with some nice D.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Fires for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here is Shumpert. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Outside Griffin. This one for 3, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 41% for the game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
To the paint. Dragic against Irving. It's deflected.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Irving. 3-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside jumper. Back to LeBron. He dishes it to Shumpert. 3 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. Cody Zeller's checked in for the Heat. Zoran Dragic comes in for Goran Dragic. And he sinks the second. Miami's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Kicks it to Griffin. It's Shumpert. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Knocks down the 10-footer. Shumpert's got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Mozgov with the bucket.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Miami leading by 22. Here's Galloway. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Another miss by Dragic. LeBron outside. Thompson sets the pick for James. To the inside. Griffin with the steal. Dragic against Thompson. Dragic the pass to Griffin. Pulls it up. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Griffin. Dragic has got 9. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. James outside. Clock at 6. Zeller grabs the board.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's Dragic off the drive. And the dunk by Zeller.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Now Griffin. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. He kicks to Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Justice Winslow. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Wade comes in for LeBron. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. And it's Williams in for Irving. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Love. Lets it go from 14. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. On the wing, Harris. Hits the front of the rim and out. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Dellavedova. The Cavaliers again can't hit. He'd have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. To the left side wing. Outside, Lynn. No good on the 3. Lynn against Wade. He feeds it to Williams. Back to Wade. The fadeaway. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a 1. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Well, the Cavaliers shooting a meager 37% for the game. Favors is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Lynn in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's James. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Griffin comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Kevin Love. And here are the Cavaliers now. Dellavedova kicks to Varejau. That's good.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The Heat leading by 21. Feeds it to Griffin. And the pass to Covington. Back to Griffin. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Williams dishes to Varejau. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that's 10 points for Anderson Varejao.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the Heat making a change here. Winslow's checked in. With his first shot attempt, and Favors finishes it off.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Thompson sets the pick for James. And stolen by Favors. Here's the break. Griffin kicks to Winslow. The dish to Favors. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
The screen from Thompson. Down low, it's tipped. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. To the wing right side. Launches it. James with some nice D. Well, Cleveland shooting 41% for the game. Thompson passes to Dellavedova. And a wide open look for Irving. That three off the mark.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Lynn dishes to Favors. Wants to get it to Lynn and does. And that one's good.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. There's the pick. Pass to Dellavedova. Shoots the three. The shot will not go. The Heat go the other way with it. Outside, Lynn. Outside, Griffin. Back to Lynn. 6 on the shot clock. Winslow kicks to Griffin. Another miss by Griffin.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Miami grabs the miss. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Lynn against Varejao. Back to Griffin. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. 10 points for LeBron.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Here's Favors. Hits the jumper.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Irving sets a screen for LeBron. Picked by Varejao. And it's Dellavedova missing.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Now here's Favors. And it's Miami with another.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Goran Dragic. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Stolen by Winslow. The feed now to Griffin. The Cavaliers pull it in.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
The screen from Thompson. Dishes to Irving. Another miss by Irving. And here's Miami. Passes to Griffin. to Galloway. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Here's Dellavedova. Here's Thompson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Goran Dragic. And Goran, what a nice show the team put on for your fans tonight.
Yeah, great game for us, for our fans. They were amazing. This kind of games is really enjoying to play, and we are hustling on every play, defense and offense, and I'm really happy that we won that game.
You enjoyed it, and we enjoyed it. Thank you, Goran. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Goran Dragic. He had a tremendous first half, and that clearly inspired the whole team after halftime. Gave him a big lift.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance. And what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that's a wrap. For Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more of the NBA Conference Finals as the series continues. Good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. Looking at Miami, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. And after winning game one, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident?
Yeah.
Overconfident about what?
Because they're higher speed. They've got to protect their home court advantage. So I kind of know what's going to happen in this game. I'm a little overconfident.
You know, they need to take the approach like they haven't done anything yet. You know, the series doesn't really start until a team wins on the road. So they'll be fine, but they have to have the right approach.
Are you feeling overconfident tonight as we sit here?
Always.
About what? Overconfident about what?
Oh, my gosh. Another song.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
For this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, game two, just about ready to tip off. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. To take a look at the Heat, guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their game one win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Thompson down low with Mozgov. And it's Irving at the point. Picked by Mozgov. Inside. Shot clock at 5. No good off the pick.
Well defended, though. And he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Dragic against Irving. Griffin down low. The kick out to Dragic. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. They are looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And it's Shumpert penetrating, and that one's good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Heat have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Dragic kicks to Griffin, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Irving dishes to Thompson. Picked by Mozgov. Thompson passes to Mozgov. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Griffin, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
On defense, the Heat, 6-point game. To the paint. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Shumpert. Irving's got his first bucket of the night. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Griffin kicks to Dragic. Pass to Winslow. Griffin, no one around him, sinks the triple. Griffin's got his third bucket of the night.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
They set the pick. Irving dishes to Mozgov. And that one is stuffed right through.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Now, here's Dragic. He's got 6. Griffin kicks to Dragic. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And it's 9 points for Goran Dragic.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from behind the arc.
Irving against Dragic. And stolen by Favors. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Dragic with a wide open look. Again, Dragic missing.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
No good from Irving.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Dragic kicks to Griffin. There's the 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run. He just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Haslam comes in for Tristan Thompson. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Lynn after LeBron James's miss. And another basket for Miami.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away. Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Now the feed to Covington. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And he overshot that one, missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
It's deflected. Here's Lynn. He dishes it to Harris. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Miami ahead, leading by 17. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game. I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
We've got Jeremy Lin, Kevin Love out there with Griffin. Then it's Winslow, and it's Galloway in at the 2 spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Passes to Griffin. Puts up a 3. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. And it's 13 points for Blake Griffin.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
They set the pick. Kicks it to Lin, the 17-footer. And another basket for Miami.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Derek Favors checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Jeremy Lin. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Shumpert, who's checked in for LeBron. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The screen from Thompson. Wade kicks to Irving. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And so here is Miami. Pass to Griffin. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Griffin just having a terrific game. 16 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
And the first one drops. Griffin hits them both. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Irving attacking, and the shot is good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
The Cavaliers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Dragic kicks to Griffin. The 3 ball. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Griffin. 12 points for Goran Dragic.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And the rejection by Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Goran Dragic, he's checked in for Winslow. Miami on defense. Wade kicks to Irving. And the rejection by Favors. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Dragic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Shumpert passes to Wade. The screen from Thompson. Wade with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got his first points of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
There's Dragic with the three. Again, Dragic missing. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Irving against Dragic. Irving drives in, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And the Heat with some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Griffin. And Robert Covington. Subbed in for Langston Galloway. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Haslam comes in for Tristan Thompson. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Right side Shumpert. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Zeller. It's Dragic with the drive, and Shumpert pulls it down.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Haslam a screen on Favors. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Clock at 6. Dellavedova kicks to Haslam. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Dragic from outside. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. A different look for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Favors. Gary Harris comes in for Zoran Dragic. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Goran Dragic. James checked in for the Cavaliers. Shot from the inbound. Dellavedova dishes to Varejau. Count the bucket.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Miami leading by 21. The dish to Whiteside. Puts up the baby hook. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Lin against Williams. In the corner, it's James. The second chance effort. Haslam can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
That's good.
Sometimes that step-back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
There's Lynn with the 3. No good trying to beat the buzzer. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Heat out front, opening up a huge gap. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Goran, just a quick question before you head off to the locker room. Is the varied offensive attacks the team has succeeded with tonight key to this nice lead?
Yeah, you know, if every player on the court is dangerous for basket, then it's much easier for us, you know. And for defense, it's tough.
All 5 guys a threat, guys. Always a pleasure to watch.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Looking at Miami, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime. They just couldn't have asked for a better scenario. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat? Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent's field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They need a whole lot more activity on defense.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Cleveland with the ball. So on the floor for Cleveland. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. And it's Irving at the point guard. All sorts of time. Favors with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Dragic kicks to Griffin. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Blake Griffin is second. LeBron James third.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Cleveland shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Picked by Mozgov. The pass to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Stolen away. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Griffin with it. Guarded now by Irving. And that one's good, Griffin.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. On the wing, James. Lots of room. That's good. LeBron's got 6. And ball. Dragic kicks to Griffin. Dragic against Irving. Dragic the pass to Griffin. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game. So it's the Cavaliers now. And the Cavaliers call time here. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Dishes to Thompson, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Griffin down low. Osgood on him. Griffin's shot is good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
To the middle. Here's Mozgov. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Zoran Dragic comes in for Goran Dragic. A switch here also for Cleveland. Wade's checked in.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Irving. He's got 11. Thompson outside. Wade outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wade's got his first points in this one.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautiful.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
For 3, Love. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
There's Dragic with the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. The screen from Thompson. Trying to get open is Mozgov. That's good. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Love kicks to Griffin. That falls. Great assist by Love. 30 points for Blake Griffin.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Wade on the wing. Double team on Wade. On the wing, Thompson. The kick out to Irving. They get it back. Here's Mozgov. Great D that time from Griffin.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
James outside. He feeds it to Wade. Griffin with some nice D. The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Dragic dishes to Love. The tray. Again, Dragic missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Wade passes to Irving. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. He kicks it to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. No good off the front iron. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. LeBron outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Heat out front, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Heat leading by 23. We've got Robert Covington. Dragic is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Favors in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Great D that time from James. Now Cleveland shooting straight 49% from the field. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Dragic. Outside jumper. Feeds it to James. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Dragic with it. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Out to Favors. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
The drive by James. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Hassan Whiteside.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Lin with it, now guarded by Shumpert. There's Dragic with the 3. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Haslam's checked in. And here's Cleveland. Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. Here's Williams, and the rejection by Favors. Right side Lin, and it's Dragic off the drive. Back to Lin. Off target with his 3. Lin's gone 2 for 5 tonight. And Shumpert kicks to Varejao. LeBron left side. Cannot hit. And Miami the other way now. Now here's Dragic. Now Whiteside. Puts up the baby hook. Good. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Williams against Dragic. Inside. Has it. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
No good from Dragic.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
A different look for Miami. Zeller comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Winslow subbed in for Robert Covington. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Udonis Haslem. Here's Dragic from outside. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Picked by Mozgov. Here's LeBron. Mozgov. Zeller grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Dragic. Drills it from outside.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And Thompson kicks to Mozgov. It's Williams with the drive, and the layup falls.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I'll tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Free throw good, Dragic.
And what a tremendous game for Dragic. 16 points, and talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Cody Zeller, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And Goran Dragic drops them both. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Irving dishes to Mozgov. The screen from Thompson. Irving attacking an easy layup after coming off the pick.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Irving against Dragic. Over to the left wing. And it's Dragic with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. A different look now for Cleveland. Williams kicks to Wayne. Haslam a screen. Verajao passes to Dellavedova. Back to Verajao. Clock at 6. Pass to Wade. Fires from 14. No good. Dragic with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Whiteside dishes to Dragic. And he knocks down the jumper.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play. And in the end, victory for the Heat.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Griffin. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
They get it back. Here's Verajao, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. Here's Wade. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Lin kicks to Dragic. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Outside Williams. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Goran, congratulations on the win tonight. A game where you certainly had some nice bench production. What does it take for this team to play at its best?
I mean, everybody's playing hard, you know, even the guys from the bench. You know, we need everybody, even including the bench. Everybody has to be focused, play hard, and especially in defense.
Playing hard is always a great starting point. Goran, congratulations. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
Is there anyone in the NBA who's more straight up scary than Blake Griffin? I don't think so. Big, strong, powerful, with the skills to match that athleticism. If you're a defender in the post and you see Blake Griffin coming down the lane, the only thing you think is, uh-oh, the man is just a beast.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq, for Kenny, Ernie Johnson. See you later, everybody.
Cleveland's pregame show.
Hello out there and welcome everybody to 2K Sports. The location has changed for Game 3 of these conference finals, but the teams are the same, which would make sense in a series, including our team. We're the same. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. Staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the series. Take it one possession at a time.
Don't you know that at some point, somebody has to do it?
You know what? Someone will do it.
Come back.
I've actually seen a team down 3-0 tie it to 3-3.
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
I remember that. Our Denver Nuggets
It'll
tied
never
against
be done.
Utah.
Cut it
tied
out.
at 3-3, sent it to a Game 7.
It will
I remember
never be done.
Mutombo and his group did that.
No, I'll be 100 years old. I won't be here, so it will never be done. Because if I'm not here, I didn't see it.
So if you're not here, it didn't happen.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
So anything that happened before you never happened either?
I didn't see it. I can't confirm it.
Well, you know what's happening is if stuff happened before you, you're not going to confirm that either?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Let's just get stitches. I didn't see nothing.
If something happens right down the hall and you didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Can't confirm it. Got to confirm it.
That's just silly. Here's Kevin Harlan.
And there is a buzz in the air in the sold-out Quicken Loans Arena. Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Cleveland. They need the boost here from the hometown fans. Trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3 games to none and expect to come back and win the series.
So here's Miami's starting group. Griffin is out there with Winslow. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Favors. And it's Galloway in at the 2 spot. Moving against Dragic. James kicks to Moskov. Pass to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around from 11 feet away. Can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the results wouldn't have looked anything like it did had it not been for their ability from beyond.
Exactly. They were spraying home threes at a huge rate.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Irving dishes to Thompson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Cleveland on defense. Outside Dragic. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Dragic.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach David Blatt. Doris?
He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
And doing a great job here, just stringing together solid possession. As they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Here's LeBron. The Heat getting the bucket. Shot clock at 6. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Griffin with the ball. Thompson with the rebound.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
LeBron passes to Thompson. From 10 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Feeds to Figures. The jump hook, and he gets it to go.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Irving. Mozgov, a screen on Dragic. In the corner, it's James. 6 to shoot. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. Miami leading by 5. Outside, Griffin. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Dragic kicks to Griffin. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Irving, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's on Goran Dragic.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Haslam comes in for Thompson. Dwayne Wade's checked in for James. And it's Williams in for Shumpert. Now here's Lynn. Right side up top. Love right side. And it's Miami with another.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Irving against Lynn. Irving attacking. Shoots from 12. That misses off the backboard.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Nobody near Williams. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Lynn kicks to Love. Sinks the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Wade gets the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Right side, good.
Assistant, Jeremy Lin.
36 seconds left to play here in the first. pick by Verejao. Back to Irving. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here's Williams. Some solid defense from Harris.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside, Lynn from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him to work at his craft. Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, you know, he played, as did Blake, for their dad Tommy in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. Doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
And we're set to get started again. Oh!
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for a man. Oh, man, was that
and no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. LeBron kicks to Mozgov. Dragic with some nice D.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And a wide open look for Lynn. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And that's now 6 points here for Lynn. Here's Dellavedova, defended by Lynn. The screen from Thompson. Passes it to James. Takes a three, and that one's good. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Blake Griffin is second, LeBron James third.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And he makes the first. A different look for Miami. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Love. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Both free throws good from Dragic. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Zoran Dragic is checked in for Zoran Dragic. The Cavaliers trail by 11. James outside. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Mozgov a screen on Dragic. Dellavedova misses off the right iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Dragic dishes to Griffin. Right side, Dragic. In the corner, Winslow with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Winslow's got 5.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Dragic kicks to Griffin. Back to Dragic. He feeds it to Winslow. There's the pass to Griffin. Unloads from 13. And there's another one for the Heat.
No hesitation when he saw the space that D was giving him. That's 2.
Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Griffin against Thompson. LeBron outside. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Heat leading by 13. Winslow kicks to Griffin. Now here's Dragic. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Galloway, no good. LeBron passes to Dellavedova. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Cavaliers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Haslam comes in for Thompson. Wade, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Williams in for Shumpert. Then for the Heat, Whiteside's checked in for Favors. Robert Covington comes in for Winslow. And it's Gary Harris in for Goran Dragic. Outside Williams. Wade outside. Back to Williams. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Griffin. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. 14 points for Blake Griffin.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these 2 teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And then for Miami, Cody Zeller comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Harris. Here is Varejão. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. The feed to Williams. And it's rebounded by Covington. The Heat leading by 15. Lin with it. Guarded now by Irving. The dish to Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whiteside's got 6.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
The Heat have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lin, that's a 2-pointer. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejão. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Right side Irving. Misses the layup. Here's Galloway. Kicks it to Lin. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Heat up by 15. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And Eric, you guys have seemed in complete command out here tonight. What's been the key so far?
Well, I think we've been able to get to our pace. We've been active defensively, so we just have to maintain our focus and keep trying to be in attack mode, both ends of the court.
Eric, thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. Looking at Miami, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2-0 with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Heat?
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, when you look at the opponent field goal percentage, that tells the whole story. They gave them way too many good looks. When they come out of the break, they got to play way tougher, Ernie. Get those hands up. Get in your opponent's face. Do something.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things.
He has 14 points and a steal.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
The Heat leading by 15 on the floor for Miami. They've got Dragic. Griffin is out there with Winslow. Then there's Favors, and it's Galloway in at the 2 guard. Here's Griffin. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers shooting the ball at 42%. Dishes to Thompson. Outside Irving. Mozgov sets a screen for Irving. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Irving's got the first field goal of the second half for the Cavs. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Got that bucket in no time at all. 16 points for Blake Griffin.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Dragic kicks to Griffin. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Cavaliers trail by 50. James has a 2-pointer. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. LeBron's got 9 points.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And it's the Heat with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Right wing. Favors against Thompson. The jump hook and another basket for Miami.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Irving dishes to Thompson. He kicks to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Dragic kicks to Galloway. Dragic against Irving. Back to Dragic. Fires the 3. That's good. And the Heat lead by 16.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
James kicks to Thompson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Outside Griffin. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
First personal foul.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one counts. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. And Miami with a change here too. Love's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers trail by 16. In the corner, it's James. To the middle, here's Mozgov. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Dragic the pass to Love. Hits the jump hook. Love's got 9 points. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now here's LeBron. Defense right on him. Shoots. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Back to Dragic from outside the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Dragic against Irving. There's 1:54 left to play in the third.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Dragic kicks to Griffin. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Wade comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Heat, Whiteside's checked in for Griffin. Robert Covington comes in for Langston Galloway. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Goran Dragic. Covington in the corner. Pass to Lin for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. 1:20 left in the third. Williams with the ball. Picked by Varejão. And he slams it one-handed.
That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam guy. Fast as light.
Lin against Williams. Lin dishes to Love. shot no good. And Cleveland the other way now. LeBron James on the wing. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Right side, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 16. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Up again, and it's slammed in by Verejao.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
And don't take any risk while you're doing it.
And Love has it in the corner. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 3rd assist on the night. Wade outside. Down low. Here's Haslam. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat lead by 13. Action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Cavaliers trail by 13. They've got him on Shumpert. Williams is out there with Irving. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Mozgov in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Offline with the baseline jumper. Miami's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. In the corner, it's Lynn. Galloway, the pass to Favors. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Williams. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Now Shumpert. Here's LeBron. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now. Miami leading by 11. Outside Griffin. They double team Griffin. Shumpert with the steal. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Irving, good.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Shoots. Favors with the rebound. The Heat shouldn't have been just uncontainable. 72%. Lynn kicks to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Back to Lynn. From the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from James.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Fires from 14. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's now 6 points for Derek Favors. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Lynn against Irving. The screen from Thompson. Irving drives in. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Lynn dishes to Zeller. Outside Favors, and stolen by LeBron. Outside Irving. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Thompson passes to Irving. Another shot. Another miss by Irving. The Heat leading by 7. To the wing right side. Galloway. The basket good off the assist from Wynn.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
What a game for LeBron. He has 17 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Griffin's shot is off.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Here's Mozgov. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Dragic kicks to Griffin. After it with a jumper from the elbow. Griffin's got 22.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
LeBron outside. To the inside. And stolen by Favors. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Galloway kicks to Griffin. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. And now 24 points for Blake Griffin.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
LeBron kicks to Irving. The 17-footer. Favors with the rebound.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by James. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert.
And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for Miami.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
Yeah, I thought the subs came in and did an outstanding job, Kevin. Those points off the bench were huge.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Blake Griffin. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And that one's good, Irving.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Galloway kicks to Winslow. Feeds to Galloway. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. Jump shot is good. And the Heat lead by 10.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in 5. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Here's Wade. It's stolen by Dragic. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. The 3. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. There's the steal. Covington. It's off. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win, Goran, and tell us what goes through your mind in a game like tonight where you get into that flow with the offense and are providing such great passing to your teammates.
I mean, I know some games I have to involve my players to get them open shots, so I just think, okay, I'm going to try to give that rhythm to my team, and, you know, in the end, we won that game.
You were a thrill a minute tonight, Goran. Thanks for the time. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. For Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more of the NBA Conference Finals as the series continues. Good night, everybody.